Hi there, how you doing? Today I wanted to talk to you about a day in the life of someone with ankylosing spondylitis. A few people have asked, what's your kind of day like? What do you do in a normal day? That sort of thing. So I thought, okay, this is an easy opportunity to just kind of run through a typical day of what I would do in terms of how ankylosing spondylitis affects or can affect someone on a day-to-day basis. So obviously, get up in the morning, and that's the first thing I do. Clearly, um, then the second thing, I go straight into the kitchen, pot on the kettle, cup of tea, but it's medication time. So in terms of medication, I wanted to run through a few bits of the medication that I use and take every single day. So I have epilepsy, so I take something called Pregabilin, right there, and it's I take 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Sorry, it's backwards, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. That's that one. I take something that's for epilepsy. This one is called toricoxib. So that is an anti-inflammatory, kind of like lives in the ibuprofen world, but is a lot stronger than ibuprofen. And what it does is keeps my inflammation down from my AS. In an ideal world, with that, I have to take Amperazole. So, Amperazole is something that helps your stomach. It kind of lines your stomach so that toricoxib, for example, which is damaging to your stomach lining and things like that, Amperazole stops it from being nasty, and you can get ulcers and stomach ulcers and things like that from toricoxib. Amperazole basically stops that from happening. So those two kind of go together. I also take something called Pregabilin. So I take 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, 150 milligrams of those. I use it as a kind of nerve pain relief kind of thing. Basically, it works differently to normal pain relief in that it targets nerve endings. It's also, as far as I know, it might be a mood suppressant as well. There you go. Stop me getting moody. So I have those. I have something called as well duloxetine. Duloxetine, again, backwards. Don't know whether you can read that. Duloxetine, I take 60 milligrams, 1 in the morning. That's it. And that works similarly to Pregabilin in that it's a mood suppressant and a nerve pain reliever. So effectively works in a different way to normal pain relief. As far as pain relief goes, codeine. Codeine obviously is an opiate. I take 30 milligrams of those in the morning, 30 milligrams in the evening. That is a direct pain reliever. It's because it's an opiate. It comes from opium and the family of opiates. Don't get addicted to these, kids. Say no to drugs. Or better still, say maybe to prescription drugs if you need them. So, if I'm particularly bad and having a really bad day, I swap the codeine for the dihydrocodeine, which is a bit stronger, as you can imagine, and it's got, well, the difference between these, codeine and dihydrocodeine, it's dihyd, or dihyd. Okay, fair enough, it's not dihyd. Right. Okay, so there's all those that I take. They're all my prescription drugs as far as I know. I also take a bunch of supplementary stuff to ease general stuff day to day. So I take these bioculture things which help stomach, you know, to make sure that everything is ticking over in my stomach nicely. Omega-3, not omega-1 or 2, omega-3 for cod liver oil, all that sort of business. Turmeric is apparently a natural, or curcumin, is a natural anti-inflammatory. So, I'm going to take it, obviously. Then I've got glucosamine, which is absolutely great for stuff. And the last one is A to Z Men, just general vitamins. Keep me vitamined. So there we go. So they're the supplementaries. Obviously, don't really have to take some of those, but I take them anyway. I've got a cheeky little CBD oil, and you stick this under your tongue, not the whole thing. It drops. You know, you can't. All right. And the CBD oil. Sorry if my hand's shaking. I've got a bit of the shakes this morning. Is I think it's 2 drops underneath your tongue. It tastes like horse poo. Okay, it stinks. It's I presume it tastes like horse poo. I've never tasted horse poo, but it smells of horse poo. So there we go. So if you're going on a night out or anything, it's probably best not to take it, because you don't want to be talking to someone and then they go, "You're a farmer." Anyway, and the last one is Adalimumab, if that's how you pronounce it, or the company that manufactures them, or whatever, I don't know, Amperazole, which is a biological medication, and this basically, if I open it up here, Christmas, is an injector. So what you do with that, you see the little bubble in there, it's 40 milligrams of something. I think they make it like from, I don't know, inside a rabbit or a pig or something, I don't know. It's weird anyway. And what you do is you take the lid off. I'm not going to do it now. I've got another video of me taking it. If you want to go and see that, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to see if I can ping it up there, or it might be there. Who knows when I do the video, but it will be one of the corners. Okay, right. Anyway, so yeah, you take the lid off, jab it in your leg, and that green thing, you know, you put it in there until it kind of clicks, and then it just plunges down automatically, and then clicks again, and you're done. It takes about 2 or 3 seconds to actually do, and you just kind of hold it there, take it off, and if you push too hard, you get bruised. You just got to do it lightly, and it's great. And that, what that does is, that is something called an Anti-TNF inhibitor. And what happens with that is that because AS is an autoimmune disease, this targets your immune system to basically go, "Hi, immune system, I know you're angry at yourself and hurting your own body. So what I'm going to do is, Mr. Immune System, I'm going to reduce your power," this kind of thing, "so that you can't attack your own body." It's great. Technically, that is a great idea. But it means you are immunocompromised or immunosuppressed, however you want to look at it. Your immune system is basically reduced down to stop it attacking yourself. So that's the downside to it. And the downside to all these drugs is that my liver is going to be dead in a few years probably. But it's better than all the pain that I used to get. Well, I still get it, but it's not as bad as it was when I was first unmedicated. Okay, so that's the medication that I take in the morning. You know, I drop the kids off at school in the morning as well after all that. Then morning stretches, I do about 30 minutes of those. They're physio guided ones. So what I do is use all the ones that the NHS showed me. I went to a physio like privately as well at the time and had a few sessions with them. They showed me a few other things to do. So they're mainly kind of stretches, you know, wall stretches and stuff like that. And there's plenty of videos. I don't want to go into those as well because there's so many out there. Then I just have a relaxed time after that. So once you've done your stretches, you just kind of relax. Anything, depending on how I feel on the day, I will just have a little sit down, take the weight off my shoulders, just relax. It's important to keep relaxed time in your day, I feel anyway. So I'll have a bit of lunch after that. Then it's nap time. For me, afternoon nap is not that it's essential. I can't stop it. It's a must have for me. And that could be anything from 30 minutes to 4 hours. If I'm asleep and nobody wakes me up, probably just carry on. But it's not great to have a nap in the middle of the day like that because it's when everything happens. But there we go. So that happens there. Then I'll pick up the kids from school and I'll do a set of afternoon stretches, which include the exercise band thing. This is an exercise band which you can get. It's basically like a massive elastic band, but it's just a straight bit. And then you can do elastic, you know, all sorts of pulling in every direction, tuck it under you and sort of pull there and stuff. Really, really good. So I do kind of that sort of thing in the afternoon. So it's a different type of stretch in the afternoon. Then again, after that, relax time. So after every set of stretches, it's relax time. Then I'll have a little bit of dinner and then evening stretches. So slightly less again, so 10 minutes this time. And those will be anything that I sort of feel that is needed for the day. So if I've got a bit of a, you know, sort of a stiffness in the neck, for example, I will concentrate on my neck for that, you know, 10 minutes, you know, with pushing either side and all that sort of business and what have you. And so that's that evening stretch. Sometimes doesn't happen if I'm, you know, if I don't feel that I need to stretch or anything like that. And then again, straight after that, relax time. So relaxing for the rest of the evening. It's important, really, really important to kind of put time aside just to do nothing, just to clear your mind of everything. You know, if you're into meditation, go for that. If you're into breathing stuff, do that. Whatever, you know, you do to relax, just do that. And then bedtime, basically. I usually sleep for about 8 hours, give or take. Although this is mostly broken sleep for the most part of it. There's a wake up time around 3 a.m. most nights, or between 2 and 3 or something about then. And that can be anything between 30 minutes and an hour or so. If there's a real painful evening, that could be extremely broken sleep. And, you know, although I might be in bed for 8 hours, I might have real trouble with actually sleeping. You might get like 2 hours of sleeping and that's completely broken across the night. So that's my day from start to finish. Other things that I do just to kind of randomly is relax is I play guitar. You see up on the wall, there's my guitar. There's my little boy there. And so during relax time, there's his little face. Funny, isn't he? during relaxed time I play the guitar. So if I have 30 minutes on the guitar, that's great. If I get an hour in there, brilliant. Quite often though, the longer I play, the more it hurts my hands to do, depending on what I'm playing and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build up my ability to play for longer, my endurance and stuff like that. So that's about it. That's a typical day in my life of AS. If you've got slightly different life, if there's some things that you do that I don't, or some things that you do more of, or if you've got any suggestions for other people or for me, put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you do, don't do, refuse to do, think I'm doing wrong, or any ideas whatsoever. Then yeah, just put them in the comments. And I know a lot of people do this and stuff like that. I'd love a subscribe thing. I'm trying to build up this channel as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to make a good go of it, and get some more content in here. So yeah, if you go for that, I'll be really, 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 really appreciative of it. Nice one. All right, so until next time, I shall see you later.